The adrenaline rush, the feeling of victory, and utter exhaustion are all components that one might feel by playing the game of soccer. According to dictionary.com, soccer is a form of football played between two teams of 11 players, in which the ball may be advanced by kicking or by bouncing it off any part of the body, except for the arms and hands. Unless you're a goalkeeper, who may use their hands to catch, carry, or throw the ball. Soccer is a very high-intensity sport. The main object of the sport is to move the ball up the field towards the opposite goal in which you are defending, in hopes of scoring a goal. There are many aspects that go into playing this sport. The ones I'll be informing you about today are positions, attire, and techniques of soccer. Positions of soccer include goalie, right and left defender, sweeper, stopper, center mid, left and right outside mid, and forward. The goalie is the only player on the field that can touch the ball with his or her hands. They are also considered a defender, and they're the last line of defense. The goalie's job is to deflect or catch shots that the opposing team shoots towards their goal. According to footballfiddle.com, the goalie has 4 main roles: saving, clearing, directing the defense, and distributing the ball. A goalie needs to have special skills to do their job, like being able to accurately kick a ball for goal kicks or punts, and having accurate timing to save the balls that are being shot towards them. Left and right defenders' job is to stop the opposing team from crossing the ball into the 18-yard box, as well as to assist the central defenders in clearing the ball away from the goalie. Sweepers and stoppers are considered central defenders. Their job is to keep the ball away from the goalie. They are supposed to protect the goalie and to get the ball up the field. They also need to be aggressive and have a good overlook of the field to know where the next pass needs to go and where they should pass it to. Center mids are in the very center of the field, and they play both offense and defense. They are the playmakers of the game. Their job is to help with the attack and to pass the ball up, as well as to drop back with defense when they need help. Right and left outside mids are also considered wing players. Their job is to also play offense and defense as well, and to help on the attack. Outside mids cross the ball into the forwards, and from the outside of the field so the forwards can score. All midfielders need to have stamina to play both offense and defense, like I said before. They also need to have powerful crosses and accurate passes to keep their team moving the ball up and down the field. Forwards are the players that score. Their main job is to receive passes from the midfielders and to take shots on goal. They also need to be able to make runs to distract the opposing defenders away from the ball. A forward needs to have exceptional accuracy with the ball to shoot, and they also need placement to read where the goalie is going to go when they're about to shoot. In soccer, there are certain attire in which the players have to abide by. The attire includes shin guards, cleats, jersey, shirts and jersey shorts, long socks, goalie gloves, and padded pants for the goalie. The shin guards protect the player's shins and ankles from being kicked by opposing players in efforts to win the ball, and the cleats provide grip for the players in the grass or turf fields. The cleats also allow the player to better handle the ball. Cleats are made with thicker material and provide protection for the player's feet. The jersey shorts and shirts the shorts are usually mid-thigh length, and the shirt are usually short-sleeve shirts. They're just used as a form of clothes just to wear. There are long socks that cover up the shin guards. They are thick and also provide an extra layer of protection. Goalie gloves and padded pants provide protection for the goalie's hands and legs when catching the ball or when they have to dive or slide for the ball. The first and probably most important rule of soccer is that unless they are the goalie, a player cannot touch the ball with their hands. If the player touches the ball with their hands, the other team gets a free kick towards the goal where the penalty occurred. A throw-in is when the ball goes out of bounds on the sidelines. The team who kicked the ball out of bounds loses possession, and the opposing team gets to throw in the ball. A legal throw-in is when a player's feet are both planted on the ground during the act of throwing the ball, and the ball has to come completely over their head for it to be a legal throw. A corner kick is when the defending team kicks the ball out across the goal line and it goes out of bounds. They lose possession of the ball, and the opposing team gets to kick the ball from the corner of the field towards their goal. A goal kick is when the attacking team touches the ball. The ball last before it goes out of the goal line. The defending team gets the ball and they have a free kick from the box. A penalty kick is awarded when the foul occurs in the goal box against the defending team, and they get a free shot on goal with just them and the goalie. A foul occurs when a player is deliberately pushed or hurt, and the opposing team that the action was done to gets a free kick. Offsides is when the attacking player is behind the last line of defense, or the last defender before the goalie, and they're going towards the goal. This also results in a free kick towards that goal, or towards the opposite way. Soccer is a very technique-based sport. It requires a sense of touch and feel for the ball at the player's feet. Phil Woodson once said, the rules of soccer are very simple. Basically, it is this: if it moves, kick it. If it doesn't move, kick it until it does. When a player is receiving the ball, they must first look at who they have to pass to. They keep their eye on the ball and precisely trap and ultimately receive the ball. The player also needs to keep their ankles locked and immediately start dribbling or passing the ball when it's received. The ball should come off the player's foot at their laces or the inside of their foot to make the correct passes. For shooting the ball, the player needs to keep their feet firmly planted on the ground, and the ball must also hit off their inside or their laces of their shoe. The player's ankle needs to be locked as soon as they shoot the ball so that they have a good, accurate, strong shot on goal. Overall, a player must be comfortable with the ball at their feet. They need to be able to move the ball around other players and still maintain possession. Soccer, as I previously stated, is a very high-intense action sport. It requires technique and proper skill to get the job done. The sport also requires an overall understanding of the game, rules, positions, and the positions played. I hope this speech gave you new insight on soccer.